the recent run on Zcash has got me really interested to see what the historical data looks like, and we're at CoinMarketCap, and we can see it hit a high of about 318, 319 early in April, and then and yeah, so in April, May, it got to really high heights, and then it just dropped, and it dropped all the way down into the low 100s, 115, and it's stayed fairly low. It's actually gotten below $100 this year, but this recent run up was very interesting because it had a rise to about 200, then that quick drop that was corresponded with the market, and then it went and it has surged back up to over $250. So I wanted to take a closer look, and I think there definitely is a move toward privacy, and I wanted to check that because that could make this run last even longer. I think it will go down because there's a crash. But what I'm noticing is that Zcash is holding strong despite the market significantly lagging. And so what I did was I pulled the Bitcoin and the Zcash historical data, and I created some charts so that you could see the relative numbers to each other. So the first chart is Zcash versus Bitcoin price. We can see Zcash started off the year, and by the way, when I say year, these charts start November 23rd of 2020, and they finish November 23rd of 2021. So this is a year, and we can see that the relative value starts out higher than we are now, and then obviously it peaks in that April May area of the year, the mid year, and then now we're going back up and we're getting to a higher relative price to Bitcoin. Volume. So my suspicion was right in the sense that we're seeing volume right now that we have not seen at all. This is the recent days have been the highest volume of Zcash relative to Bitcoin, and I think right now in recent days we had as much as 5% of the volume of Bitcoin was Zcash trading, but that has fallen. So that tells me when that volume goes lower, I think we're going to see the price come down, and that's there's also the fact that I think we're going to see the market come down as a whole. But I think what happened is, I mean, it's just speculation, but I think we had some buyers, and obviously there's an emphasis on privacy, and right now, people wanna make their assets private. So we had a run up, but I don't that demand that buying demand hasn't sustained. After the initial price jump, I think we're going to see it come back down, and it might come back down fast. Like who knows? But anyways, so that was one suspicion confirmed, is that the volume has not been like this whatsoever. The price has been relative to Bitcoin. It has been at higher points, but it's the jump, the spike. We've only seen that spike. It looks like once, really, the spike that we've had recently. So it's gone completely parabolic, and then the market cap is going to mirror the price, but because the market cap is going to look so much like the price graph, because obviously Bitcoin dominates the market, so it's largely going to be reflective here. But this is just to show that where relative everything that Zcash stands to everything. So I just wanted to include it, but yeah, it's looking just like this initial graph. But yeah, so to recap everything, Zcash has seen a spike lately. I think the trend will continue going up as people look towards Zcash and Monero and other privacy coins. And I'm going to do another video on Monero versus Zcash, just so we can have a battle of the two preeminent privacy coins. But here's what it's looking like today.